Big story tonight is our October rainstorm, and as you can see on the radar, things have quieted down quite a lot. Lori Perez is keeping an eye on the Palisades burn scar with people worried about mud flows.
Yeah, mud is already moving into backyards where Nicole Comstock is, and the weather isn't all the blame for that. But tonight we start with Danny. Are we done with this rain, Danny?
Yeah, not completely done, Pat and Ruta Bay, but at least the heaviest stuff, it's headed out of here. So we're not going to see what we saw this morning. We're just seeing the leftover showers right now, and they could pretty much pop up anywhere. And right now you can actually see some rain showers developing off the coast of Malibu, making their way onshore. I want to bring you over here and talk timing of all of this, because the big story really going into tomorrow, it's going to be the really cold temperatures. So some moderate rain moving into Malibu right now, potentially into the Pacific Palisades. We'll continue to track this for you, and the cold, frosty temperatures tomorrow. That's next.
All right, thanks so much, Danny. Well, no significant damage in any of our burn areas tonight. That's the good news, but the bad news is that it comes from a neighborhood in La Habra where 4 homes suffered mud and water damage.
CBS LA's Nicole Comstock is live in La Habra, where residents are fed up with constant damage whenever we get a big storm. Nicole.
Yeah, you know, they say they've been complaining about this issue for years, and all of their claims for damages are always denied. They say one agency just points their finger at the other, and the damage, they say, has gotten much worse over the years. At one point, they say one of their neighbors had a sinkhole open up in one of their backyards, and now after this storm, they have concerns about overhead power lines.
Been a devastating morning. It's been a devastating day.
The fence is falling down in this La Habra backyard. The soil underneath it crumbled like a cookie in the rain, flooding April Contreras' property with mud again. And she says it's not just this strong October storm that's to blame.
There was just a huge avalanche of mud, and it's all because of the back railroad. We have homeless encampments back in the back, the whole drainage. We have mattresses back there. We have junk that they've left back there.
Contreras and her neighbors say homeless people have been clogging a large drainage pipe behind their homes with trash and furniture for years. And after a wall by that drainage pipe broke 5 years ago, they say rainwater and mud started gushing toward their homes.
It's a disaster.
And the city tells you this is not their property.
It is not their property. They're saying that it's the property of Pacific Railroad, and Pacific Railroad is saying it's the responsibility of the city.
They're basically at this point finger pointing. You know, we're residents of the city of La Habra. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't care who owns the property. I think the city of La Habra needs to take care of their residents, and then they can battle it out with the railroad.
Vince and Lorraine Daly have a pool full of mud. It flows under their fence like a waterfall and shoots up out of their other neighbor's storm drain.
Drains actually go underneath their house. Their whole backyard turned into a sinkhole.
If you know you had a sinkhole before and there's still flooding on your property, doesn't that scare you?
Yeah, I'm scared because the house is falling down if the water is coming through.
Neighbors showed us a letter from the railroad denying their previous claims for damage. Union Pacific Railroad sent us a written statement that reads in part, despite our efforts to keep our property clear and safe, unlawful encampments are set up on our property, resulting in some people treating our property as a dump site. As quickly as we clean up a site or remove an encampment, the homeless return. We will continue these efforts. But these homeowners say the situation just got a lot more urgent. They've noticed power poles right here just now starting to lean toward their homes in the badly eroded soil.
Somebody's going to get seriously injured. If this continues, it's going to be horrible.
We reached out to SoCal Edison. They tell us they are now aware of this incident and they are currently investigating it. But the homeowners tell us they're now considering hiring an attorney to make sure that these agencies can work together to come to a resolution so that everyone is safe. Reporting live in La Habra, Nicole Comstock, CBS LA.